My name is Brice Sturmer, and I'm the owner of Velodrome Coffee Company. And today we're just going to do a little brew guide series. So we're going to be starting with the Clever Dripper. This is one of my favorite brewers personally, one I use the most. I love it because it's a great combination between full immersion and filtration methods. It allows the coffee and the water to be like mingling around together, but still be able to filter with paper. So you end up with a really nice balanced cup, and it's super easy. To start, what I like to do is go ahead and grab my filter. It's got these little ridges on it like that. I'm just gonna fold those out of the way for right now. So fold that over, and then the opposite direction, fold this one over on that side. That just makes it easier to fit into this little brewer. All right, next, I just like to take my hot water here, and I'm just gonna pre-wet this filter a little bit. Real easy. All right, once that's done, you can grab your cup, put it on there, and then you're using the same water to go ahead and preheat your cup. So saving a little bit of water here and there always helps. Got my Achaia scale here, and I'm gonna go ahead and dose 14 grams of coffee, and we're gonna be doing 225 grams of water total. So just gonna go ahead and dose this out. Great. Next, I got my Lido 2 Orphan Espresso hand grinder, one of my favorite hand grinders out there. Just gonna go ahead and dump that in. This is set to a pretty coarse setting. I would say almost in line with like a French press grind if you're looking for specific. But I'm gonna go ahead and grind this up. All right. All right, got my coffee here, all set. Nice coarse grind to it. And then it's real simple from here. Just gonna transfer my brewer over, tare my scale. And these scales also have a timer built in, so they're pretty awesome. They're a little pricey, but it's definitely worth it. So with that, I'm just gonna go ahead and put my coffee up in there. Tare it. And I'm gonna start my timer right away on the scale. First thing I'm gonna do is go ahead and let this coffee bloom for just a moment. So I'm just gonna pour in about 30 to 40 grams of water to start, and you'll see the coffee just kind of release a lot of gas, it kind of bubbles. And what this is doing is releasing carbon dioxide. So eventually what this will allow you to do then is pull out more flavor and more balanced flavor from the coffee, just because you're getting rid of that gas. And the water has a better chance and a better ability to bind with the flavors in the coffee. So now that that's done, I'm gonna fill this up to our full water yield, which I said before is 225. So 14 to 225. If you're doing the math, that's a ratio of 16 to 1. Also, I should mention this water is 210 when I took it off the brewer. So by the time it's hitting this bed, it's probably maybe 204, 203, somewhere in there. Once that's all poured in, just gonna put my lid on the Clever here, and now we wait. While we're waiting, just a little bit about kind of what we were expecting in this cup. As I mentioned earlier, you get a really nice rounded balance with a Clever. I like to use a 1:16 ratio because it still gives you a little bit more of that acidity, still is able to come out. If you do like a 15:1, you get like a really nice full body coffee. So if you like really rich coffee, you can also make this happen with that. You can make anywhere from a single cup to 2, maybe almost 3 small cups with this brewer, which is pretty nice. So now we're at 1 minute and 30 seconds, and this kind of crust forms on top of the brewer. So we're just gonna take a spoon and just break it up. Not gonna agitate too hard or anything, just breaking it up. So we bloomed for 30 seconds. We stirred it at 1 minute and 30 seconds. And then at 3 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and put it on our decanter. And basically how this works, it's got a little stopper in the bottom, just like a tea press. And when we set it on a decanter or a cup, you can do it straight in a cup if you want, it'll actually push this little stopper up out of the bottom, and then the coffee will go through the filter and down into your decanter. So it's a pretty cool little device. I'll take my pre-wet water out of here, Get that out of the way. So it's just a waiting game. It's kind of nice in that sense. Pour your boiled cereal right now, fry an egg, whatever you need to do. It's another reason why I love it so much. Just kind of doesn't require a whole lot of attention or technique. Super simple. The brewers itself are very cheap as well. I think these are like 30-ish bucks maybe, tops. Filters, you can really buy them anywhere, any grocery store, because they're almost just like a filter that is used for a lot of drip machines. So it's super easy to find filters for them and all of that. So just a really great brewer. All right, we're at 3 minutes. We'll set this on there. Real simple. And that should drain if you have the right grind. This is a good way to indicate your grind. If you have the right grind, it shouldn't take longer than like 1 minute and 30 seconds to draw down. If it takes longer than that, chances are your grind might just be a little bit too fine. So yeah, take my lid off, keep an eye on that coming down. All right, it's pretty much done there. All right, the last step of that is just to go ahead and pour yourself a cup.